I love this competition, and I give it everything to try and get to that final again, and to hopefully, experience lifting another one.
That's the main objective, to win trophies, so you kind of don't want to let yourself down.
It's going to be important now to finish off the season strongly and hopefully have a final to look forward to.
We obviously won it twice in a row, and we want to, reclaim our position in that competition.
Obviously, we had a few years without winning a trophy, but it was important to finally put that to bed. And that game had a bit of everything in it. Hull took a 2-goal lead, and we never make things easy, but it was thoroughly entertaining, and we made probably a few people nervous.
Wilshere. Here's Giroud. Oh, brilliantly taken by Aaron Ramsey. And Arsenal finally lead. Deep into extra time.
I was right next to Aaron when he scored, and you could feel it. Even when it wasn't me that scored, you could still feel what it probably would have felt like if it had been you. So yeah, it's a special competition to leave a mark in history.
I was just so happy that we could come back and win the game, and together winner was just the icing on the cake for me that season.
Arsenal looking to make it 2 years on the trot.
We'd just fallen short the second year in the league, so we'd got to the final, and we kind of wanted to let everyone know that we was still in that zone of winning things, and that was just as important year as the first.
And the FA Cup returns to Arsenal.
That was also important as well, to keep that sort of momentum going of winning things, and having experienced that winning the FA Cup the year before, we really wanted to try and win something else the following season, and it was important to go there and to win again, which we did.
Testing times for Arsenal.
It's quite difficult. There's a lot of things being said at the moment, but we have to, stand up for ourselves and get back on track as quickly as possible, because we still have a lot to play for this season. We still have top 4 to try and get into, and hopefully get into the final of the FA Cup. So there's still a lot at stake, and it's important now to put ourselves right. Whatever's happened, forget about it and move on, and finish off the season strongly.
Obviously, the team's going to be looking to respond, and we want to definitely refocus and get our mind on what's coming next.
Yaya Toure digging it out for Pablo Zabaleta, and Silva. It's a 3rd-minute lead for Manchester City.
City are an attacking team. It's 2 offensive teams. It may be one of those games where you dominate, and it may be one of those games where they dominate. So it's both teams with a lot of quality, and 2 powerful teams going against each other. So it's hard to predict, really.
Yeah, they've obviously got a world-class manager who has proven over the years how good he is, and they have a lot of world-class players in their team as well who can produce something out of nothing. So they're a very dangerous team, one that we are going to have to be wary of. So we'll be focusing on that, and hopefully we can get the job done on the day.
Both teams will struggle to win the league, then we obviously look what's next that's possible to win, and that's the FA Cup. So it's a great challenge and a big test for us, and also a big test for them.
It's been a frustrating season again, but I'm determined to try and put things right, and we have been on a bit of a bad run at the moment, but hopefully now we can put that behind us and focus in on finishing strongly and hopefully finishing with the final.